Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And we're going to do a basketball rip today. And so I found these boxes here, the Prisms. This is 2024, 2025. Found them at the same Walgreens. They have them marked down. Most places you go, folks, they've been running, discounts on a lot of their basketball stuff, especially GameStop. I don't know if it's currently running, but especially the 24, 25 stuff, to make room for this. So what you're going to see today is we're going to see some Prism, we're going to see some regular Flagship, and then we got some Chrome. So I'm going to go ahead and, speed up the video so we can get through the ripping part so it's not as loud. And we'll come back in a minute. So 3, 2, 1, go. And we're back. So the differences that you'll see is, so this is Prism, and so this was when Prism had or Panini had the license. So this came out earlier in the year, and then as everybody knows, that Topps took over the license, I think early October. And so what you have here is Flagship, and you have Chrome. But then you have the Prism version over here. Now I did have some Topps Chrome before they took the license, but they didn't put out any hanger boxes. So I had a Chrome Blaster, but you've seen me open that on the channel here before. Maybe I'll do it again. I picked up quite a bit of that around the holidays because it was buy one get one free. Everybody was running kind of specials on trying to get rid of all the 24, 25 products. So we're going to start with some Prism, and so we got 20 cards in each pack here, and we could get the mangas out of here. That's kind of like an insert, like the Downtowns. And so we'll see what we can get out of here. And Downtowns are very similar to, sorry, it's kind of loud. Can't get it open. Downtowns is very similar to HFAs. So never pulled a manga, or I've pulled Downtowns before, but I've never pulled a manga. and the manga is kind of like an anime card. So we'll start off with A.J. Johnson, Harrison Ingram, and these are chrome cards, and there's Tim Duncan, so they may stick a little bit together. Cole Anthony, there's LaMelo Ball for the Hornets, Keontae George, Anthony Simmons, and here's our green. So we're going to get some greens, and that's what I love about Prizm. You're going to get greens, and you're going to get orange ice. And wow, that's a big hit for me right there because I'm a big Dr. J fan. So we'll put him down. Malik Beasley, Dylan Jones, and here's an insert here of Kobe Williams, an emergent of Jared McCain, and Alexander Sarr. There's a good rookie. So both those three rookies are really good rookies to pick up. Green, Trace Jackson, Darius Garland. So I'm gonna change how I put things around here to get these out so I can kind of set up a little bit of a stage for my Julius card. Really love that card. It's going to go right into the PC. I met him when I was like 8 years old. So I've been a Julius fan ever since. I wear Converse still to this day. Never owned a pair of Jordans. Although Jordan is the GOAT. Don't get me wrong. Jordan's the GOAT. But my favorite player is the Doc. I apologize. It seems so hard to open. Never opened this Prizm stuff before, so I wasn't expecting it to be that difficult. So, okay, so we'll finish off the Prizm here. Then we'll go right into Flagship. And then we'll finish it off with Chrome Update. So like I said, some of these cards are sticking together. There's a Jared McCain base. It's a rookie. There's Dirk, Michael Porter, Sabonis, Day, and let's see here. We got Bronny on his rookie. I forgot it was Bronny's rookie. So we do have a turned around card. Not sure what that is. So our green is Porzingis. Let's do this. Let's come back here. So we got Salon. Got A.J. Johnson, Clint Capella. We got Dort, Terry Rozier, and Markelle Fultz. Now let me see, make sure that these cards, there's something stuck to one back here, and that's Kevin Durant. And so this emergent right here of A.J. Johnson is a Prizm. There's Prizm right there, you can see. And it's got a little bit of more of a shine to it than this next card. So those are good cards to get. Really happy about that. And you can still find these at Walgreens for $14.99. So if you've been by there, you've definitely seen them. So here's Porzingis. Let's do this. Save that turned around card till last. It may not be anything. Kobe White, Max Stubbs. So we got Porzingis, and let's do this. Let's do this. So it's Kings, and that's DeRozan on the Prizm. Not really sure why it was turned around, but DeMar DeRozan. So that's a cool little hit. I mean, I'll take a DeMar DeRozan and a green Porzingis. And we'll put our base. We'll grab our base here. So as you can see, there was no Cooper Flagg in that. That wasn't his year. His year was 25-26. So now the product that we're going to be opening, both products will have the opportunity to hit Cooper Flagg, Kneuppel, VJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey,
Dylan Harper, those guys. So we're going to get through the base, and looks like we just a turn around. As a matter of fact, I thought that was just a green back there, but it's not. There's Anthony Edwards. There's Nunnaby, Quentin Post. So this is, again, if this reminds you of flagship baseball, you'd be right. So get all the way to the middle to get to the base. And so we got a Miles Bridges on the foil. Generation Now insert, Jokic insert. There's Dylan Harper. 8-Bit Ballers insert. Jace Richardson, Austin Reeves. So we got Halliburton, and we got a couple turned around cards. So we got our 2 Diamantes, Pritchard, and looks like Pelicans team card. We got a Halliburton on the 1981 foil, and then looks like we're just going to kind of base it out from there. There's a Cooper Flagg rookie base. Dairy Queen, Clifford. There's Kneuppel, all in the same pack. And there's a Wemby. We'll take that. I should have mentioned that Wemby's rookie year is 23, 24. So we would not have gotten a Wemby rookie out of the Prizm. The big rookies out of that 23 or that 24, 25 is probably Stephen Castle, the name that comes to mind right now, because the Thompson twins and Wemby were in 23. So it's Jalen Winston, and Scoot Henderson was also in that 23 with Wemby. There's our MVP. Just came out with a new sneaker called Clean Slate. And those things are clean. They're all white. He's in a snowy background. Pretty sweet cards, or shoes. So we got Mike Conley on the foil, rainbow foil. VJ Edgecombe, Dwayne Wade, Danny Wolf, LeBron James, Dirk on the 8-Bit Ballers. Our turned around cards are, so we've got 2 Diamantes of Brandon Williams and Siakam. We got a Gus Hikadaro on the 80-81. And then we're going to base it on out. Let's see if we get any more Cooper Flagg. There's Yang Hansen. There's Jeremiah Fears. So no more Cooper. So pretty basic set. Nothing to write home about. So if we were doing a little battle, Prizm would definitely be in the lead. So now we're going to finish off the rip with some Chrome update. Not seeing not a lot of color in here. There's a card, but I can't remember what the name of that card is. So we're looking for Cooper Flagg, Kneuppel in here. We do see a holofoil or a silver, and we do have a Prizm, and that's Bogdanovich. And our holofoil is Dylan Harper, so we'll take that. Definitely take that. We got an activators of Jimmy Butler and a Destiny of Colin Murray Bowles. And then we'll finish out the pack. There's a Magic card with Paolo Banchero. So not bad. Not bad. Dylan Harper. So I'd love to get like a Kneuppel or Cooper Flagg. So Trae Young, Kessler, Washington, McCollum, Tyrese Proctor. And so our Prizm is going to be Noah Clowney. And got a Kevin Durant on the holofoil of the Prizm. Ooh, there's a Dylan Harper. I'll take that. And a Tyrese Maxey on the Instinct. And let's see how we finish out, folks. And that's it. That's it for our rip. So some of our, our hits. To me, the best card of the rip, and maybe you guys, I don't know if you guys will agree. So I'll take probably some of the best cards out of each pack. Nothing really going on in the flagship. Probably the best card in there was maybe an insert of VJ Edgecombe. We did have some. We did have Cooper Flagg base rookies, but no parallels in the inserts. And again, of course, with Prizm, you're going to get the colors, right? So this Emergent of Jared McCain is probably one of the best cards. And that's about it. So no other Prizm type cards that, well, DeMar DeRozan and AJ Johnson. So those probably are the best cards. And I would say if we were, like I said, if we were going to have a winner of this rip, it might be Chrome, just because of the cards that come out there probably hold a little bit more value, especially this Dylan Harper rookie and the Dylan Harper right here in the it's just a silver or refractor, sorry. Dealing with so many different products because Prizm calls them Prizms, and there's nothing special about this Go Time with Dylan Harper. It's just that it's Dylan Harper, a big rookie, and he's on that insert. So you got Dylan Harper on the refractor. You got a Kevin Durant on the refractor. Those are probably your biggest cards. Got some Cooper Flagg, and did get some rainbow foils in the flagship. But again, not a whole lot to write home about, and that's pretty much par for course for flagship. It's kind of hard to pull something, but we'll take a look at the Prizm. And the Chrome cards probably, again, it was probably not fair to put the base cards up against the Chrome cards, but so we got an Emergent of AJ Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, and Julius Erving. Again, my card of the rip. I love the dock. It is a Prizm, so that'll go straight to my PC. I've been picking up some singles of him, in the mail. And I haven't done a mail day in a while. I've just been putting away a lot of stuff. So maybe next video or next couple videos, I'll show you some of my pickups for the mail day. But until that video, please consider giving me a like. Comment down below if you've opened any of this stuff and what you think. Give me your idea of what the best card was. Probably this Dylan Harper. Probably the, if we're talking about value. It's probably the Dylan Harper. Yeah, that's what I would say. So if you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a subscribe. But until the next video, Vance Like Fan out.